Cristian, was it the goal right before halftime that was kind of a tough one to take this match?
Yeah, I think so. Going into halftime at 1-0, it's tough, obviously, but it's tolerable. You can deal with it. You can come back. You score a goal, you're right back in it. At 2-1, we felt like we were right back in it, but in the end, we give up another goal after a sloppy giveaway by myself, and credit to the guys for responding really fast. But if we don't concede that second goal, we give ourselves a better chance to equalizing and ultimately winning the game.
What's the most frustrating part about this match? Is it that you had so many chances the last 10 minutes that you didn't tie it up or at least get a point, maybe even win it, or is it the goals that you gave up?
I think it's the goals that we gave up. The first one, losing the ball in the middle of the field, direct counterattack. I mean, essentially the same goal every goal, and I think that's the most disappointing because our game plan was to shut down Russell, and all of a sudden he scores a hat trick. So it's always tough to come down here and concede 3 goals and try to win the game, but I credit to the guys for responding in the second half and really putting pressure on Kansas City.
The first half, the possession was kind of towards their side of things. Coach had said that you just didn't hold on to the ball like you could have or should have. Talk about the difficulties there.
Yeah, well, initially our press was not the best, and when you exhaust so much energy going into trying to win the ball back and all of a sudden you win the ball back and you're in a tough spot, Kansas City does a really good job of repressing, and they made things difficult once we won the ball. In the second half, I felt like we won the ball in better spots in their half, and we were able to play a little bit more because they weren't able to press us as easily. But yeah, first half, first 30 minutes killed us, mentally and physically, and obviously giving up an early goal, and then the second one leading up to the halftime, made things a lot more difficult for us.
Arriaga has a tough task of coming in the first half for an injury. Your thoughts on his performance today?
I thought Javi was excellent. He's composed on the ball, was able to play out of the back, gave us a little bit of that pause that we needed, a little bit of that composure in the back, and he was lights out, both defensively, but especially on the ball. He gave us that extra edge to maintain possession, and especially in the second half when things got a little difficult, people were tired, he was able to dribble out of the back. Javier's an excellent player, and we're looking forward to having him.
Last one, Nico's missing for FC Dallas, now suspended. Your thoughts on missing your captain for next week?
Well, it makes things a little more difficult with Nico being out. We have a tough stretch. 4 road games in a row is always difficult, and we're going into Dallas, who has, I think, struggled a little bit, and they want to they're an eager team that wants to get a good result, and not having Nico is going to be tough, but in the end, that's why we have a full roster, and hopefully we can at least have a guy to rely on. Obviously Nico does so much for the team, so it's going to be hard to replace, but have another guy that will do the job just fine.